Let's talk about Anthony Weiner. We saw that video come out overnight announcing his formally getting into the race for mayor of New York City. Let's show a little bit of it.
Every day starts right here. And it's the best part of my day. Look, I made some big mistakes, and I know I let a lot of people down. But I've also learned some tough lessons.
We love this city, and no one will work harder to make it better than Anthony.
I will fight for you every single day.
His wife, of course, Hillary Clinton's aide, Huma Abedin. And now this is going to be an uphill fight for Weiner, but he does have a big war chest.
He does have a big war chest. You see, everything you say about the guy now takes on this double entendre. Welcome back to the Steve Malzberg Show. We're joined right now by Roger Stone, political consultant and author of the Stone Zone blog. Hello, Roger.
Steve Malzberg, great to be with you.
Well, great to have you on. He has a big war chest. I mean, you see how ridiculous this is? What do you think?
You know,
Go ahead.
The real irony here is, of course, when he got caught with his problems, he should have resigned from the House and then run in the special election, in which case he might have won, and this would all be behind him. Instead, he went to the mattresses, and now, having really never made contrition, he's going to try to make a comeback. I think his election is very improbable, Steve, but his being in the race could help affect who does win the race, even though I don't think it will be Anthony Weiner.
No, that's absolutely true. Some candidates are welcoming his participation in the race. The broader the field, the better shot they think they have in the primary on the Democratic side, certainly. But let's talk a little bit about this. I think Andrew Cuomo today just said, and by the way, it was well, who was it who said? Oh yeah, Sal Albanese, I think, said that. Well, I don't know, one of them. Bill Thompson, I think, was celebrating that he was in the race. But Governor Cuomo said, shame on us if Anthony Weiner is elected mayor. And I got to tell you, here's the whole thing. Here's the whole thing, Roger. Now, follow this timeline. Weiner says that, when I apologized to my wife, what did I do to my wife? Then, months ago, he did an interview with Dominic Carter on RNN where he said he couldn't guarantee there's not more pictures out there. And then today, he's on with Brian Lair, and the same issue comes up. Let's do cut number 30.
This is something that, my wife and I have gone through I put her through some very difficult things, and we work on this, and it's, she says it's in the rearview mirror, but it's not far in the rearview mirror. I have learned some difficult lessons, and I have put these things behind me. I am trying to move forward and talk about the things that I care about. But this behavior is regrettable. I deeply regret it. It hurt me and my family very much. It let down a lot of people, and it's behind me.
And you're how confident that it won't happen again?
It is behind me.
Okay, but he also told Brian that there could be more pictures out there. So knowing there could be more pictures out there, all it takes now is one woman to come forward, and he's done. So what is this all about?
You know what? Actually, I'm not sure that's the case. In all honesty here, I think that the truth is the American people have very short memories. New Yorkers are very big on a second chance. New Yorkers believe in redemption, and New Yorkers actually like a guy who gets knocked down his keister and gets up. So if this guy is willing to experience all the derision and all of the Leno jokes and Letterman jokes and all the public ridicule he's going to get to run, you know what? Steve, it's a free country. I'm delighted to see him run because I think his running enhances the chances of New York City either electing Joe Lhota, the former MTA director, who I think is an adult and could be mayor of New York City, or if it has to be a Democrat, I'll take Bill Thompson, the most conservative of the Democrats, somebody with an actual business background, who I think would be a pretty good mayor.
Well, no, the other candidates aside, though, one of the polls I saw showed that less than 50% of Democrats would even consider voting for him. Here's what I don't understand. If he knows there are other pictures out there, and he's admitted that, he has said that there could be, which means of course there are, then you don't think if a woman comes forward 2 weeks from now, a week from now, a month from now, and there's more crotch pictures, he's dead? You think
No, dog. No. It'll be a one-day story. He'll take a bunch of ridicule. It's dog because, Steve, it's dog bites man. It's already been done. If there's 6, what difference does 7 make?
Because most people don't hear it. Because you know why, Roger? Because most people, I'm showing the headline of the Daily News say, front page, he's got some balls, and they're showing the crotch picture. This isn't going to go away.
Both, exactly, which is why there's no revelation. The 2 tabloids are pounding this day in and day out. That's why if there's 6, what difference does it make?
No. Here's why, Roger. Because the people who watch this show and shows like it and listen to it, they're savvy. We're savvy. We know it. So we know that he has said there might be some more pictures out there. The average person in New York who might vote for mayor doesn't know that he's coming back and there could be more. If they see another one, he's done.
His fundamental problem here is he's upside down in terms of his polling. So more voters have an unfavorable rating of him than a favorable rating.
Right.
Those numbers are not likely to change. If you like him today, you know everything about him, but you still like him. That's a plurality of the voters.
All right, Roger, I am up against a hard break. I thank you. I can't wait to see how this turns out, and we'll have you back to talk about it along the way. Roger Stone, ladies and gentlemen.
The Steve Malzberg Show.